What's going on? Welcome to the Bottom Line, your new favorite variety channel. I'm Jimmy. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I am alongside, once again, Jake Garringer, aka the Warning Guy, as you guys know him as, but he is also the host of the Jake Jackets podcast, the podcast for the Columbus Blue Jackets of the NHL. I'll leave a link down below in the description so you can go subscribe to that. But Jake, welcome back, and we are here for a very special occasion, my guy, as we have both finished listening to the Warning's brand new album, Keep Me Fed. I've reacted to every single song on the channel here. I will leave a playlist link down below in the description section so you can enjoy that at your own leisure if you like. But now that we have both finished this new album, I figured why not do an album review. And Jake, I'm going to be honest with you. When Error came out, I said that this was revolutionary for this band because I personally did not grow up with listening to Queen of the Murder Scene. I know that was like their big hit. That's what made them take off. I did not grow up listening to that until maybe about 6 months to a year later after I heard Error. But when Error came out, I fell in love with this band. But I can now officially say, in my own opinion at least, that this new album here, Keep Me Fed, is even more revolutionary because it shows how mature the ladies have grown up over the past 4 years or so since Error came out. You can see the maturization in the lyrics, the style of their music. Everything about this was just flawless in my eyes.
For one thing, you got the timeline a little stretched out. Yeah, like I told the story about how I found them the first time I hung out with you on this channel for a Warning video. I was just kind of scrolling my Instagram. I found some Error stuff. I want to say the first song I heard was either Money or Disciple. I want to say it was Disciple. I was just like, who are these girls? They're awesome. And then I went through Error. I found Enter Sandman, and their Enter is one of the best covers I've ever heard in my life.
Oh, 100%. 100%. I don't think anybody can really debate that. And the fact that they came out with their own version of it for Metallica's Black Album is really something.
That was what I think put them on the map, was that cover of Enter Sandman. Queen of the Murder Scene, going back to 18, was like, okay, now we're here, right? And we're going to tell a story with this. And just working the way backwards, I know you have a full stream on this channel, right? For 21st Century Blood?
Yes, I did do that.
There's so much Warning content of yours that I still actually need to look at. But
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Anything you gotta do to get the views up. I'm just kidding. I really could care less about the views. As long as I know that people are watching it, that's all I care about. But please continue. I'm sorry.
So Error was just this special moment for me, right? Because this is where I found them, right? And then more comes out about a year later, not even a year later, maybe about 6 months, right? Because it was
about 6 months. You're right.
It was something like summer of 23, right?
Yes.
It just blew me away with the newer sound that they had. They're starting to play around with pop elements. The video was all colorful and fun, right? And then when Sick dropped. When Sick dropped, I was like, okay, we're not messing around anymore.
No. I mean, when that dropped, I was excited that the Warning was coming out with new music anyway.
Right.
But, obviously you saw my reaction to it. But when that dropped, I said, damn, we're going places here. If the new album is going to be in the direction that I think it's going to because of this song, I said, sign me up. And here we are, and it's an absolute masterpiece.
It's been, what, a little over 2 months now?
A little over that, yeah.
But
well, actually, no. It came out in
like
June, so a little over 1 month, actually.
Gosh, it's only been like a month and change.
At least at the time of this video.
Whoa. I've been listening to it almost daily. So, like...
There you go.
If that'll give you guys where I'm coming from.
Give me your top 3 songs on this album as of right now.
I would have to say Escapism.
Okay.
That
okay.
one's
That's kind of a hidden gem. I agree.
2. I've always loved More. I've always loved More.
More. Okay.
Like,
all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Always loved it. Like ever since it came out, just the video, the story of it, everything. But
yeah,
I don't think I'm going to go there.
Honestly, going off of that, I don't mean to cut you off. I apologize, but going off of that, the music video for More might be one of my favorite music videos they've ever done.
There's something about like how cute and childish they are.
Yes.
Right?
That quite literally makes, I think, all of us feel like a kid again.
I don't think I'm going to go with More though.
Oh, interesting.
I think for 2, I got to go with Burnout.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
The beat for Burnout, the clap track, like I know people dog on clap tracks for like country music and stuff. Like, believe me, I get that. But something about the way they layered all the drums and everything for Burnout just like is so groovy, and I love it. And number 1, Sharks, easy, Sharks.
That I don't think that's even a debate with almost every member of the Warning Army. I think Sharks is definitely number 1. I mean, if that wasn't obvious for me, Sharks is my number 1 as well.
Dude, your Sharks reaction was the best thing I've seen.
Well, thank you.
In a long time.
That. But no, for me, Sharks is number 1. Number 2, I gotta be honest, I gotta go with 6 Feet Deep. You know, that one is very underrated. The music video for it was top quality. I love the setting of it, and you know, I love the maturization of how the lyrics went for that one too. So 6 Feet Deep is number 2, and
it's a hell of an opener too.
Yes, yes, it is.
Right away with the we're here,
100%. And then number 3. I don't think anybody is talking about this one enough.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta go with Satisfied. You know, Satisfied to me is another like hidden gem on this album that isn't talked about enough, but it should be. You know, that one is probably, if I had to come up with a top 5, top 10 list of the most underrated Warning songs, that would definitely be up there, because
Satisfied is definitely
lyric-wise, instrumentation-wise, whoo, it hits you right in your core.
Okay, so it's a 12-song album, right?
Yeah, 12 songs.
I saw this meme once, like about a month back, and it was like the first half, which is 6 Feet, Sick, Apologize, QMQ, and More, and Escapism. First half, they're like, oh, it's just a normal album. It's all fine. It's cool. And then you get into Satisfied, Burnout, Sharks, High Cad, Consume, and Automatic Sun. And it just, it blows your mind.
Oh, yeah. Hey, listen, I'll tell you what, though. Automatic Sun is the perfect closer to that album. I mean, when you and I checked out that music video, you know, and we pointed out the breakdown, I said, damn, that the Warning never does breakdowns. But when I heard that, I said that ought to be the perfect closer. And sure enough, it's the last song on the album, and it's perfect.
What do you think about, this is something that Danny got asked, what do you think about cursing in songs?
I don't have a problem with it personally. I mean, me personally, I very rarely curse, as you can tell from the videos on my channel, but
I mean, I got a bit of a sailor mouth if you check out my podcast.
Listen, we're in a world now where you're gonna hear cursing in songs. It's just bound to happen, unless you listen to like a Christian music group or any of the other like religious groups out there. Chances are you're probably going to hear cursing in a lot of songs. You know, very rarely do you hear it in country music as well. We live in a world now where the lyrics are going to be more mature. They're going to mean a lot more things. And I mean, with the hard rock and metal industry, you know, with the screaming and everything, all those emotions come out. I mean, you're going to hear a couple of F-bombs here and there. And, you know, we're all adults, aren't we?
That, right.
I mean,
I would
you
hope.
just couldn't live with it?
I would hope for those of us, yeah, like we're all just here.
Exactly.
So my point in saying that is Danny talked about, because if you look at Consume, it is the first explicit track they ever made. She said that she doesn't condone it necessarily. Like she doesn't want to write it like every other line or lyric or whatever. Right. But if it works to help convey the meaning in the song, then why not?
Exactly. That's exactly where I was going. You know, if it means something, then do it. I mean, I have no issue with it.
The first time I heard "Greedy Little Fucker," and I was just like, "Danny?"
Yeah. Definitely something I don't think anybody was expecting, but you know, it definitely led to a couple of comments in my comments section where, you know, some people were okay with it, some people weren't okay with it. Right. Hey, listen, we could debate about that all day long. I don't care. At the end of the day, it's your opinion. I have mine. Jake has his. You can feel however you want to feel, but at the end of the day, we're all adults. We're in the year 2024. Just deal with it.
What an amazing penultimate track, though, Consume is. Just like,
It really is. No, it really is. I mean, look, and I kind of had this debate. Well, not me personally in the comments section, but I saw some people saying that, you know, what are some of the like weaker songs on the album? And me personally, I don't think this album has any weak songs at all. I mean, if you want to debate me on a quote unquote weak song, even though I don't think it is, maybe you can point to something like Satisfied or Consume, but I don't consider those to be weak songs. But there are no weak songs on this album. All of them kick ass.
You want my opinion?
Go ahead.
Apologize.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, so some people were debating that too.
Don't get me wrong. So I've been on your channel for what? I was on ¿Qué más quieres? The official video.
The music video of Automatic Sun you were with me on.
I was with Automatic Sun
before this one as well. I forget what it is.
That said, don't get me wrong. This whole album is brilliant, right?
Oh yeah.
That said, I gotta only give Apologize like maybe a 7.
Okay.
Based off personal preference, like I don't know. Everything else is at the very least an 8.
Okay.
And Apologize is just kind of a notch down there. I don't know what it is.
Interesting. Hey, listen, you have a right to feel that way. That's your opinion. You know, that's the beauty of having these reviews and debates and talk about whatever. But you mentioned rating.
Unless you go to Twitter.
What's that?
Said unless you go to Twitter.
Well, that's a whole nother cesspool. I don't want to get into that. But anyway, with that being said, though, you mentioned ratings.
Mm-hmm.
Give me your full album review rating for Keep Me Fed.
Easy 10. Easy
10. Okay.
The 12 as a package. Just what did we say in the last video I was here for? That they have arrived. And this is who they are, and this is what we can expect from here on.
Yeah. No, you're 1,000% right. And honestly, I agree with you. You know, I have to give this a 10 out of 10 as well. It's definitely one of the best albums that I've heard personally. It definitely should be considered for a Grammy. I know a lot of people have been saying that, but in all honesty, it really should. It should be in contention for Album of the Year just because of the growth that this band has endured over the last few years. You know, it's just a masterpiece.
How many Billboard charts Excuse me while I take a sip from this long live rock mug.
I love it. I gotta get myself a mug like that. But
this was from the Rock Hall.
Hey, nice. Okay.
How many Billboard charts has Keep Me Fed just entered the top 10 in ever since it came out? Like 3, 4?
Many. Yeah, too many. I lost track, but maybe 4, 5 at most.
I don't think there's too many. You can never have too many.
Fair enough. Fair enough. But
that's why they got to keep me fed, right?
There you go. There you go. I see what you did there. But no, look, bottom line is this, this album it's just awesome. If you're a diehard Warning fan, or if you're new to the band, you're going to love this album. I don't think there's any debate there. And again, if you haven't seen any of my reactions to all the songs yet, the playlist link is down below in the description. But go ahead, Jake. I'm sorry.
This would be a hell of an intro for a new Warning fan.
Mm-hmm.
This would just I don't know if I would start with this one, to be honest with you. I'd like to ease somebody in. I don't know, man.
I mean, look, if you want my intro to them was Error. If you want to start off with that, if you're a new Warning fan, that's fine. I mean, the obvious one that everybody's going to say is Queen of the Murder Scene. That was their debut.
Enter Sandman.
Yeah, Enter Sandman. You can check out their cover
Hysteria.
on YouTube as
Dude,
well.
their Hysteria cover.
Oh my god. That's another cover nobody's talking about anymore. Why hasn't anybody checked that out yet? But
I don't know. They just toured with Muse.
Exactly.
And speaking, they've said, Powell said a lot of Plug-In Baby went into this album. They just toured with Muse.
Yeah. No,
you can tell.
You definitely get that sense. And, look at them now. I mean, they're opening up for bands like Evanescence. They toured with Bandmate recently in Japan. I mean, this band is, if they haven't hit it big time already, they're going to.
They're just getting started.
Listen, man, again, bottom line is, I love this album. I mean, for me, it's one of the albums of the year. It should be up for a Grammy. It's a perfect 10 out of 10 for me. And you say the same thing?
10 out of 10.
Hell yeah, baby. That's going to do it for us. Thank you so much for watching and for checking out our channel. If you enjoyed this content and want to keep on seeing more, make sure you not only smash that like button, but also subscribe and hit that bell so you're notified of every single video. Also, drop a comment. Let us know what you think of Keep Me Fed. Do you agree with us, or do you have a different rating than us? Whatever you think, let us know in the comments, and let us know on all social media as well, at BottomlineWMCX on Twitter and Instagram. Go follow us there as well and use hashtag Bottomline. And go subscribe to Jake Jackets, the Columbus Blue Jackets podcast of the NHL. Again, the link will be down below in the description section. Jake,
we got a new one coming soon. We got to talk Dean. We got to talk Don. We got to talk Foos, because I was just in Foo Fighters.
Ooh, boy. Oh, I can't wait to hear your thoughts on that, although I heard it was incredible.
Oh, it was the best.
Oh, yeah. So if you want more info on that, stay tuned for a new episode of Jake Jackets. But Jake, always a pleasure, my man. I will have you back on again real soon. Alongside Jake Garringer, my name is Jimmy. This is The Bottom Line. Have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, and I'll catch you next time. Peace, and take care.